welcome to the Four Drive Podcast.
Thank you, Ronnie. The Four Drive Podcast powered by Tyrepower, recording in Backchat Studios built by Grounded.
But what?
You hadn't heard that, have you?
No, I have not.
Built by Grounded, the great people at Grounded. I think I know Grounded.
Yeah, you know
I
Grounded.
know Grounded.
You know Grounded.
Paulie.
Yeah,
Oh.
Paulie.
Good man. Excuse me, sorry for my voice.
It's your turn.
It sounds shocking. Yeah, I've got... Oh, you just had a crook voice. Sorry, Jaden, can you turn me down a bit? I am way too loud with this croaky, nasally voice. I've got a bad case of the man flu.
The man flu. Well, if it was the true man flu, you wouldn't be sitting there.
No, it's
You've turned
probably
me
more
down.
of a... Probably more
Oh, wait, yeah.
I was going to say...
I don't know which one's which.
I sound so
How you
bad.
going?
Just turn me off completely, I reckon. I can't hear myself.
Mate,
This
you're
is
turning
horrible.
everyone off with that voice. Don't worry about it.
I should say, Music by the Southern River Band, Let It Ride. FourDrivePodcast.com.au. Get over to our website. Check us out.
And YouTube.
YouTube, that's our own thing. I just feel like we're just missing a little bit at the moment. I
You
feel
know
like
what?
I haven't been
Yeah.
in here for a while. It hasn't felt usual.
You know what we are missing? We're nearly gone through the whole year and we haven't got those extra merch bits, you know? We haven't-
Yeah.
Like there's no patch
coming.
in either of my vehicles.
No.
That says the Four Drive Podcast.
No, there's not.
patch.
They're coming. They're coming. We're working on them. Like I said, like we're doing a little rebrand.
Yeah.
So we're getting a new logo. We're getting some new colours.
I can't do this,
We're
sorry,
getting
boys.
which one are you?
No, I can't. I just can't do it. Just pulling it
Yeah,
out.
we're getting a new logo. We're getting some new colours, and the patches look wicked.
Oh, hello.
Like they are sick.
Can I get a sneak peek?
No.
into these? Jaden's been good with this. He's been like real secretive about
So
the
it's
whole
actually
rebrand.
happening.
Oh,
I
it's
don't even know
happening.
what he's rebranding me as.
It's happening. It's happening. Duggo's actually out of the pod.
Still-
We're bringing in
yeah,
your
still
brother
don't know if
Josh.
I've got a gig.
Yeah, Josh is coming in.
Oh.
So we're keeping the Duggan, but getting rid of the Liam.
Yes, fair enough.
Rogan Josh.
Especially if I sound like this. How are we, boys? It's been a while since we've been in the studio. It's nice to be, like, much better being out on the road or at the four-wheel drive show, I must say, although the studios are obviously built by ground and quite beautiful. But how are we feeling back here? It's sort of the end of the year. It's starting to wind down a little bit. You know, people are gearing up to get going. How are you boys feeling?
Yeah. Not quite ready to gear up and get going, but
Still
Yeah.
flat out with your...
yeah, I'll be under the pump till
Yeah.
till the missus probably tells me to get home, which I need to be told sometimes.
That was the... Ronnie did... I remember Ronnie saying that he thought he actually might have got a Christmas break this year. I just asked him before off air, how does he think he's going to go with that? He said, not good.
Yeah, not sure. I don't want to say
Don't sound
don't
confident.
want to say not good because then I feel like I'm committing to not good.
Yeah, no, you leave your options open, mate. I think you'll be all right.
I think maybe 2 weeks. I'll try.
Yeah.
Should be right.
I like how you
Could be
always
all
start
deserved.
confident with it, and by the time you get to that period, you're just like, nah, I'm swamped. Can't.
Yeah, we'll
can't
see.
do it.
We'll see.
Hey, let's jump straight into it. I think I might start with a little Takeo timeout because it's what I looked at first when I was having a read through the run sheet today, and I've actually got one for you, so you don't have to do any thinking. And it comes down to obviously a lot of chatter about our big trip that we did recently, but the cravings that I have for going camping again or being out on a desert trip or those longer trips away, I have just had the biggest cravings for them since that day we got back. Maybe 3 days after we got back, I've just craved being out there again.
Still there?
Yep, 100% still there, and it's a weird feeling because like a trip like that's a long way away, long time away from home, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was like 10 days felt like a decent amount of time when you're out there, but it's like I feel like there's just so much more to do, and I don't know if that's what's pulled me back into it. My Takeo timeout in amongst all that is don't wait to plan your next trip because it's always just like for me, I don't know when it is, but I'm craving that feeling of going away. It might be a night, it might be 2 nights to get your fix, but I wouldn't wait. So the Takeo timeout, don't wait to plan your next trip, Jaden. Is that
Does
that resonate
yeah,
with you?
it does because I've also been just craving a trip.
I looked at your-
just a weekender or something.
Yeah, I
Get
looked at
out.
your car when I got in and I was like, I
Yeah.
remember that thing sitting in the middle of the gun barrel and just how we all
Yeah.
loved it and what it was doing, and
Yeah.
then now it just doesn't look right sitting in the car park behind the studio. Do you get that feeling?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Is that
I hate
the that's the Takeo, obviously the Autoline, the Takeo range Autoline, but that's
To me, the
That's
penny just dropped.
yeah. In what sense?
Oh, I've been waiting for this. So I've been waiting to hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have told you
Because
if we
I-
weren't at the
yeah.
4-wheel drive show when we did our last shows together. It would have been front of mind, but there's so much going on at those things that it's mental. And then you drive away from that show, and you see all the awesome things, you know, and not everything at that show is in reach for a lot of people. It's
No.
pretty extravagant, but it is just, I don't know, just the cravings are thick for another trip.
Mine's for beach.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's also because of the duration of time, and I guess everything that happened as well, because it wasn't just like a smooth trip. Smooth trips are quite boring anyway.
Yeah, could imagine.
But I think also being
Wouldn't know.
disconnected. I mean, we did have Starlink, but
Yeah.
you're still disconnected. You got those distractions all the time here.
Yeah.
So being away, I think there's a deeper level of what's inside craving it.
Yeah.
I think there's a much deeper level.
It's funny because I remember on the trip, obviously, like just, I was loving the trip at the time, but being out there when it was hot and whatever, and you sort of rough days and long days in the car and stuff like that, I was like, I wonder what keeps Ronnie like happy to do. Like you did the gun barrel not that long ago, you know. Like I was like, what makes him keen on getting back out himself? And I 100% get it now. Like even after that one decent big trip out there, I 100% get why you are happy to go back 6 months after doing that trip. Like it just, I'd be there back. I'd be back in a month. Like it was so good.
So what do you think it is?
I don't know. I think it's just that the simplicity of just being out, like, you know, and nothing was simple about that trip, but it was just, I don't know. I just love being away, good people, good times. You're in the car, you're doing what you love, you're camping under the stars. There's a fire on every night. Food's easy. Drinks are simple. There's just none of that. I don't know. It's not mucking around.
Time doesn't matter.
Times, yeah, that's not an issue. It's like we had to be back by a day, but it was whether it was,
Yeah.
you know, we had plenty of time up our sleeve. It was just, I don't know.
It's
I don't know what
yeah.
it is exactly, but it's something.
Yeah. It's probably not just saying that time doesn't matter, because, I mean, time still has a factor. You look at the canning series, that's constantly, because of time,
Yeah.
that pressure, also running out of supplies, all time related. But when you're out there, you don't notice the time.
Yeah.
The time disappears.
Yep.
It when you think about the time is when you've just fixed the situation, or the sun's gone down, or the sun's gone up. That's the only real perception of time you'll have out there, because time's just a made up thing anyway.
Yeah. I don't, yeah. That's deep, actually. Time's a made up thing anyway.
But
That
it is.
deep.
It is.
That could be a whole
It's a whole podcast.
podcast. Not just one episode. That's a whole
Well,
podcast.
yeah. I mean, I guess out there it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like,
but
the
I
time
know
out there,
exactly
it's just like you get up when you want to get up, and you go and you get to camp when you want to get to camp. You're not like, you don't have to be somewhere at 6 o'clock so you can get into the restaurant and like have a beer or whatever. Like you can just light a fire at 11:30 at night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Well, you could, yeah. But I think more on that deeper level is that when you're out there, you get up when the sun comes up, and you start winding down when the sun goes down. You don't have all these bright lights around. You know, when you're inside your house, you've got all these lights on, and it kind of tricks the brain a bit. You know, like you're still awake. You know, I actually struggle to get myself to bed when I'm around the city, but out there, it's fine.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I know. Yeah. I agree with that too. Yeah, the sun, you wake up to the sun. When it's dark, you're tired.
And you start winding down. So when the sun starts going down, you're like, just slowly, your whole body just winds down, you know?
Yeah.
We're getting pretty deep here, I know.
Yeah,
but-
no, well, that honestly, I was thinking about it I was having a look at the run sheet earlier today, and I just thought, I've been, even seeing a plane take off in the sky, I've been like, I wonder where they're going. They're going away on a trip. Like that was exciting me too. So maybe just that sense of travel. I'm not sure I did plenty of travel in the last 3 or 4 months, but just I don't know. I wanted to get back out there.
You got the bug.
And maybe the car as well. which we won't go into too much detail because we'll keep going forever with cars, but it's
sort of
maybe
podcast
that,
is built around anyway.
Yeah, potentially. But that is what, I don't know, maybe I want to get to know that more. I've got a new setup on it. Maybe I want to try that out. It's getting kitted out at the moment inside the canopy, so that'll be awesome.
Yep. They'll be totally
anyway.
different for you.
Yeah.
I can actually predict one of your next Takeo timeouts. I definitely can.
Yeah.
You all know what
Is
I'm
this going to be after a trip, though?
Not the kind of trip you're thinking.
Come on, mate.
I'm not with it.
Not that trip.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you now,
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do have a. Considering we're getting sponsor stuff done, let's go to a tough dog tip of the week.
Ooh, I hadn't thought about that.
Actually,
No, but that's okay because we have a voice message
from
one of
we've
our
asked for
one of
this
our
from
listeners.
our people. This is
So
great.
they've sent in a tough dog tip of the week.
Great.
We'll play it, and here we go.
Cool.
Hey boys, this is Jacob from New South Wales South Coast calling in with my submission for Tough Dog Tip of the Week. This submission comes from the motorcycling world, and that is
I can't hear
to
it.
give your car a full service a couple of months before you leave. This will do a few things for you. Number one, your car's serviced
I'm
in
not
great
cutting
condition,
it.
ready
That's
to
your
go.
fault.
Number two is you have worked on your car. You know how to work on it should something go wrong. Number three is you know exactly what tools, parts and consumables are needed to work on your car, and you can use that list to whittle down what you want to take with you, what you're able to take with you. As always, keep up the good work.
And it just finished.
So what do you reckon, Duggo?
Do you reckon it was put your headphones in, Liam, you bloody idiot?
Yeah, that was the tip.
How is me going, Jaden, can you play it? I'm just waiting over here.
Yeah.
Thinking
You didn't have headphones
out
in.
the bloody...
Honestly, that's on you, and we're not going to
No,
read through that one.
I can understand that you won't go through that
Just
again.
say the first one again, because it was really low in my ear.
So he said, "Hey boys, this is Jacob from New South Wales South Coast calling in with my submission for Tough Dog Tip of the Week. This submission comes from the motorcycle world, and it's to give your car a full service a couple of months before you
That's
leave."
what I thought he said. All good.
And then the rest of it, Duggo, you have to listen back.
I'm just going to have to hear Ronnie
Yeah,
sort of
you're
dissect it
just
a
going to have
little
to
bit.
pick up on it.
So
Sorry, Jacob.
his tip in layman's terms was to work on your own car a month before you're going somewhere.
Yep.
Because then you will know exactly how to fix it, those parts at least. You also mentioned, what consumables and what tools you would need. And I think that's a fantastic...
Really good tip.
It's a really good tip. There's a lot of things that I prefer to install myself on my car, and I know it's much easier just to get someone else to do it. And in the space that I'm in, there's often I get help with certain things that I want on the car. It's interesting when I say, no, I want to fit it, because then I know how it goes together. And a lot of the time, well, not a lot of the time, but sometimes they're a bit taken aback. They're like, are you sure? Well, we can just get such and such to do it. It's like, no, just send it to me. I'll put it on. Because then I know exactly how to,
Yeah.
I also like to see how things are put together as well, because then you can kind of gauge your quality on it too.
Yeah. So it sounds like it was a good...
It was a good tip, and
Yeah.
you'd be spewing to me.
Did Jacob at all mention what he drives? Or no, his motorbike, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it
From
comes
the
from the
motorbike
motorbike world.
Yeah, gotcha.
Anyway, on the radar.
That's a great tough dog tip of the week.
Yeah, I wish you could have heard it, mate.
Just
I wish you
was
could have
there
heard
for
it. Wish you were there for it.
Well, I've got another tip as well that hopefully he can carry to the motorbike world. Make sure your clutch handles stay on your car, on your motorbike.
Yeah, that would be very handy.
Don't end up in my tyre.
Oh, see, don't say that though, Ronnie. That just reminds me of being at Carnegie Station.
You loved it out there, didn't you, mate?
That was just
You could have lived out there.
a couple of days. I would have loved. I reckon that'd be awesome just to give it a crack for a while.
How long do you reckon you could go out there for? Survive out there?
Wrangling session?
Survive?
Like you.
Oh, like actually working?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to try it with an open-ended contract. That'd be. I just reckon it'd be fun.
Post footy.
Head
out.
That was you. I told
Mate,
me
there's a
about.
footy field out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Footy field out there.
there's a great track out there.
You would be like,
Footy field. I mean.
you would be so good at playing in hot conditions, but then you'll get to Tasmania and you'll be locking up.
Yeah, it'd be all right for playing in Perth or Brizzy early in the year, and then the rest of the season everywhere else will be cooked.
Anything in Darwin?
Darwin too. Yeah, we played one game up there before. All right, you want to go on the radar. Bit to get through here.
Bit
of news in the four-wheel drive world, you could say.
Oh, is this like a news desk situation?
Oh, it's a news desk situation.
This is a news desk situation. And
Anchor man?
Going to send to my... Brian. You can be Brian Fantana. You happy with that?
Who's that?
He's the guy with the cologne and... Paul Rudd.
Who do you reckon you are?
I
got a bit of brick about me, I reckon.
I'll take Ron then. I don't really want to be the other guy. I just don't have similar interests.
No,
you get what I mean.
You could be the chick.
Yeah. Sport, yes.
You've probably got a bit of her about you, actually.
Oh, the chick.
Yeah.
Oh, Veronica Corningstone.
Yeah.
No, she's good.
Yeah, she's
good.
You guys are really good with names, eh?
Just Anchorman. I watched it.
I only remember Brick.
I just remember, Brick or Ron Burgundy.
That's exactly what Brick would say. I only remember Brick.
Like I said, bit of brick about me.
Anyway, on the radar, the Perth. So you and I both wanted to talk about this, and I reckon you might have heard about it, Ronnie. And I think it's been covered. I don't know. Well, I've just seen it around.
Can I guess?
Look, we haven't been.
Can I have a wild guess?
Absolutely.
Is it the Super Duty?
No, coming.
It's
coming, but probably not this week. I want to do a little bit more
research.
Quickly on the Super Duty, orders are being taken now. So they'll be
That's
on
what I thought.
Big fleet orders coming in from mining sites, or mine companies. It's like it's all starting to kick off now. So that's all happened over the last few days. There's people that have been given them to show them off and all that sort of thing. So the Four Drive podcast has not been sent one.
No.
But I may be able to have a drive of one in a not too distant future.
Is that right?
So
big Ford man,
maybe we all catch up for that.
Swing it past northern suburbs.
Yep. I can bring it up there for sure. So anyway, I think we will cover that.
Yeah.
But that
I got a thing or two concerns about that one. But anyway.
No, it'd be good to have a look at.
I think lots of people do.
Yeah.
But it also looks really good.
It does. I think
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Perth Four Drive Show.
Perth Four Drive Show. Yellow stickers in the car park, Ronnie.
Oh,
of
yeah.
The people coming to the Perth Four Drive Show.
Yeah.
Now, it's
pretty gross.
It is. It just leaves a little bit of an ill flavour in your mouth, doesn't it? Like,
I think it's poor form because not only does it reflect bad on the police, it also reflects bad on the show. It reflects bad on the people at the show. And from my understanding, you can't even do that unless someone's with the car.
Right. Okay.
It has to be on the inside, the yellow sticker. I'm pretty sure they put them on the inside of the car. They're supposed to be. If you're not there, how can they? They're not even going into your car.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but I mean,
I just think it's poor form. Like
they've done it, so it's obviously they're not doing it if it's not legal.
So 11 people got done. Is that what we're hearing? 11 that have come forward, sort of thing.
Allegedly, the number's 11 yellow stickers were given out to patrons at the show.
And I heard inside the show that people were getting that they were out there looking through the car park, and it just didn't sit. Like, I know they've got a job to do, and we have a job to do as well to keep everything, legal. If that
and
legal, but
of course,
it's grubby. It feels grubby.
Yeah, if you
like
play with fire,
grubby.
Play with fire, you do get burnt, and everyone understands that. But to get stickered in a car park, I think it's a bit.
No, but it's at a car park at a four-wheel drive show where they know there's going to be a lot of four-wheel drives there that are maybe pushing the limit a little bit. But
it's premeditated,
mate. When you see it on the road, you're like, you just kind of let it slide a bit. Like the cops, I think, to actively go out and search for that and put yellow stickers on cars and actively looking at like anything that has a mild defect or whatever, it just gut feel grubby behaviour from the WA police. I understand doing it, I understand the yellow stickers, I understand the safety precautions, all that. Gut feel is
just the time
grubby
and place.
behaviour, man. Time and place. Like
it does feel a little. It's just like they just it's just like the fish bowl, and they just trapped. Like, but
it's not
it's
just
a tough one to speak about because you don't want to get in trouble. But
but here's the thing: it's not just that. The amount of cars that were there, and they sticker 11.
Yeah,
and some of the ones that I saw were stickered. Didn't look like there was much on them. So what about the guy that was next to that one who had a shitload of stuff?
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's like, is this a lottery? What is it? So it's a bit... there's so many levels where it's just not right.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk on. Like, you're not in the police. Like, you don't know the exact laws of everything and stuff. But like, just going off gut feel.
Grubby.
I'll say it again, grubby.
You do have that in here.
I've got
gut
it in
feel
there.
is grubby.
Yeah, I've got it.
Do you reckon the
here,
Batmobile got done
Nah.
inside?
Yeah.
That was inside the gate.
She did see a bit of yellow on it when we walked past it.
That was a beast of a thing. What was that?
Batmobile.
Was that actually the Batmobile?
I think it was, it was supposed to be the one that was from that Christian Bale movie, yeah?
I don't know if it was the actual one from the movie.
But it's supposed to like
it's a replica of it, yeah.
With a massive, like, I don't know what sort of donk it had in it.
tyres or something.
Oh, I don't know if anyone wasn't at the Perth Four-Wheel Drive show, and obviously we have an audience base, not just in Perth.
Yeah.
That thing was wicked.
It was
and
cool.
that was genuinely the Batmobile from The Dark Knight.
We walked past it when it was, because on the hour sort of thing, they'd start it up and give it a go. Not driving it, they'd just be revving the guts out.
It was the size of 4 cars, man.
Yeah, and the whole, if you were within a 3 or 4K radius, you would have heard it.
Oh, you'd hear it, yeah.
Like, you would have heard it on the other side of the city.
Definitely.
Oh, sorry, over the river.
Honestly, probably the other side of the city as well.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. It was full on. But
Interesting though, but we couldn't hear it from where we were.
couldn't you?
No, because the exhaust was facing that way. But you would have been close enough to hear it.
We walked past as it was going on. It was just about like this. It was mental.
Hectic.
Let's
Anyway.
move on.
What was in that thing?
Don't know. Didn't even know.
Didn't even
see anyone connected to the car or who
No.
that car was.
I think
with.
they had like a little RC controller that was giving it the beans. But I just,
who was it with actually? Who was like standing?
not sure.
with?
I mean, we walked past
Charity.
so quick.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe it was a bit. Yeah.
Anyway, next up.
Gut feel, it's grubby.
Thank you.
Not the Batmobile, just the other stuff. So, Jaden, I'll throw to you for this one because there's a bit here, and I have seen some stuff as well around this in our own backyard. So I'm interested to see where this goes.
A few episodes ago, we had a chat about, and this is a few episodes ago, about the 4-wheel drive beach ban. Do you guys remember that? The ecologist came out with a research paper saying that, 4-wheel driving on beaches is having a big effect on them and all that.
Yep.
So apparently that ecologist has received a bunch of death threats and has had to leave the country. He had to leave the country earlier in the year to get away from it all.
Wow.
Wow.
So I got a couple quotes from him. So he said, this is actually personal and directed. There was a bunch of comments and people saying, how many college professors can we bury on a beach? He had a note in his letterbox that said, we know where you live, and there was a photo of his car in it.
No shit.
He ran off. And I mean, he still stands by his research. So he's still standing by everything that he's come forward with. He said, like, we cannot in this dire age carry on for the benefit of a few who are just basically petrol heads to compromise ecosystems which belong to our children, grandchildren, and future generations to come. He said a reasonable starting point would be like splitting the beach in half and conserving one half and allowing 4 drives and et cetera and all that on the other half. But I saw this and I thought, death threats are too far.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard. Like, there's no reason to send death threats to anyone who disagrees with your opinion. Like, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, if this guy's wrong, show him why he's wrong. Like, put forward your evidence on why he's wrong. Make your case. Have the discussion. Like, you can be frustrated.
That's scary.
You're allowed to be frustrated.
I think a threat of just any form of physical violence is bad enough, to be honest.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. Like, you're allowed to be passionate, but like, make sure you like put that passion in the right area. Like, speak up at your local council meetings. Like, make yourself heard. Get involved with the process. Like, in that process with the decision makers. Like, you're not protecting the beach by threatening this ecologist guy. Yeah. He's just the guy that's come forward with the research and is pushing that. But like, you send death threats, you send any threat to someone who disagrees with your opinion or has a different viewpoint on you, you just make everyone in that collective group look bad. Like, if you're a 4-wheel drive person and you're sending death threats to someone, you're not part of that group. Like, you're not a 4-wheel driver. Like, we don't claim you as a 4-wheel driver. You are outside of that. And like, I think as a collective, as a majority of 4-wheel drive people, I think we can say like, we're not sending death threats to people like that. So
You get that.
No.
And everything,
don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, just don't send death threats to someone. It's not that big of a deal. the worst thing you can possibly do is send a death threat to someone.
I've found a bit of a meet in the middle sort of situation here where now this was an article from the 30th of June on the ABC. And it was actually around, so I know we're in WA and I'm mindful of being too WA heavy, but it was actually about 3 of the shires just north of Perth. So Dandaragan, I don't know how to say it, Carew, C-O-O-R-O-W, and Gin shires. So they've basically, in short, there's a little summary on this article saying, so these shires have adopted a master plan which will see unofficial 4-wheel drive tracks closed. Dandaragan's Shire president says it will minimise damage to sand dunes and prevent coastal erosion. So what's next? The shires will apply for grants to install signs and cameras at approved 4-wheel driving tracks. Basically what they have done in these 3 shires is they haven't put anything hard and fast in place yet, and they've opened it up to community chatter, basically, to come in, have their thoughts, say what they want to say, reasons for, reasons against, and basically the big crux of what they're asking people to do is just to stick to the main tracks and not to cut in your own and not to keep taking the little chicken tracks where vegetation has grown back a little bit and maybe taken it over. So there's not the hard and fast of shutting down beach driving completely, but there's also not. They're not asking. They're allowing people to come forward, meet with the Shire and talk to people in the know without giving death threats and being really forceful.
Yeah,
I think that's. If you're going to do it, I think they're going about it the right way. Now, I'm not sure where this is finished up because this is almost, it's probably 5 months ago now.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see where they've ended up with it. If anyone knows, it'd be great to hear.
There's certain ways of doing things, and that's definitely one of them. But the thing is that they're preaching to the choir, really, because the people that cause the problem, they're not even going to know about this, unless more and more people talk about it. And I think a lot of people have been talking about this, but there's still the people that actually leave the track. There'll be a very small percentage that actually wouldn't even know about this anyway.
Yeah,
right?
And it doesn't take many.
No, it only takes one.
Yeah,
right. And you can't stop everyone. And it's like in any group of anything, right? There's always it's the majority.
Yeah.
I mean, the minority of every single majority has this problem.
Yeah.
And it's how we look at others, It's like how I look at a guy with a Ranger and a jet ski, I'm expecting him to look like Fred Durst when he steps out of the car, But the thing is, not everyone with a Ranger has a jet ski. And not everyone with a Ranger with a jet ski is an idiot either. But it's the perception that we get. And I think a lot of greenies, I would say, would look at every single 4-wheel driver as being like the problem one. And that's where we get the, researchers and articles on it, which then get taken to the next level.
Yeah. There's going to be, for every greenie that sees the 4-wheel driver as an animal, for every hardcore 4-wheel drive, as in maybe not the death threat to that level, but they're going to see all the greenies as jokers too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's fun. There's got to be. I think this is the perfect middle ground where it's like, there's.
I agree.
We don't want to kick you off, but we just want to. There's 3 tracks there. Just take that one, and everyone's on it, sort of thing. Anyway,
but the middle ground also comes with a big grey area too.
Yeah,
you might find that we're going to shuttle these places.
Yep.
Guess what? 5 years later, there's a bulldozer in there and they're building houses.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
100% right.
That is a good point.
That's what happened.
We hope it doesn't. You hope that doesn't happen, but you're 100% right.
That's what happened further south, though.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that at all.
No, that is a really good point. I guess the main takeaway from that is just don't fucking send death threats to someone who disagrees with you.
Back to that. Don't do that.
Fucking grow up.
Yeah, don't do that.
Grow up, honestly.
But again, the people that do that...
Oh, they're probably not listening to this podcast, are they?
Nah.
I think we've got some bloody
Probably
good
not.
listeners that don't do stupid shit like that. So, and if you are listening and you're doing something like that, fuck off.
Yeah,
that's it. All right. Next on the radar, I don't know if you guys have seen this, and this is just a real quick one. Campers were fined $5,000 after an investigation found that they had illegally lit a fire in the Great Sandy National Park. So the fire burnt across 7 hectares. And after they put it out,
Where's
they
the Great
found-
Sandy National Park?
It's right near like Double Island Point, just behind Double Island Point.
Queensland.
Yep.
So yeah,
Which
so,
is like
well,
skip to Fraser.
Dense,
To go,
densely
to go.
populated,
there you go. Pretty
densely
close.
travelled.
Yeah. Well, it was right near the beach. A lot of
Yep.
bush and stuff that gets on fire really easily.
That is, cut that up. A lot of stuff that gets on fire easily. serious topic,
cut it.
but
Cars catch on fire too.
that's one of your
Cut
best.
it. Now I've forgotten where I was.
They got fined.
Oh yeah, they got fined $5,000. So like, a bunch of people lit a fire.
Yeah.
Got out of control.
I think they got let off pretty
$5,000.
easy there.
Yeah, there's a good message in this is it's not fire season anymore.
No.
It's so
Even if it is though,
you got to be so careful. You just
yeah.
look at the fires in Geraldton just this week. You see them?
No.
Fire like right in Geraldton. What are you laughing at?
Just you, mate.
This is a serious topic.
I know.
Inside Geraldton.
Basically, yes. He's throwing me, just laughing at me.
I can't see his face because of the screen.
I don't know if he's laughing.
I just
at
see his
comment
eyebrows and his
about
eyes.
stuff that gets just catches fire.
Stuff
easily.
that catches
Anyway,
fire. Just running through my head.
seriously, there was a big fire right in the thick of Geraldton, and I don't know. I've heard a couple of different sort of theories as to how they started, but I think they may have had one or two in custody around illegally lighting fires. I heard maybe it was motorbikes, but either way, you got to be so careful this time of year.
Yeah, happens anywhere.
Yeah.
Have you dyed your hair, Jaden?
Jaden's throwing us over here.
No, I haven't dyed my hair.
Is there a camera?
Why is
on
that?
you? Is that
I don't
on
know.
you?
There
Yeah,
might
it's
be
on me.
lighting.
Yes, we've got a camera on you now.
Yeah, well, I'm not sitting here with this light in front of me and a camera in front of me for no
Course, I was
reason.
thinking you are glowing.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why your
That's
hair
a good.
looks like
So
I
we can just
noticed
see
that.
why. Can you tell us why you were laughing there, Golden Boy? Is your mustache throwing?
Yeah,
you?
it is. It's the stash.
Or is
'Cause
it?
I can see it deep on the screen here. But it was the stash, and then it was a little bit of like I thought you just got a bit of Ron Burgundy about you, talking about like news stuff. And then the fire thing as well. Things that light on fire easily was like, yeah, that cooked me a bit.
I hope that was that. And I hope you don't think I have Ron Burgundy about me.
Yeah, well, he needs to run the teleprompter better.
No. It was just the fire thing, mate. The mustache looks great.
What's a good Ron Burgundy quote I could put in there?
Well, while you think of it,
Nah, I won't go.
let's move on
I won't have a
to,
crack at that.
I guess, the main topic of the episode.
Ooh, main topic.
What is the main topic?
I think we've had it.
We had a little bit of it.
Yeah. No.
We had a little bit of it. I was thinking, like, this is the first time we've been back together as
Yeah.
a trio
As a team.
in the studio.
Is that the topic?
Well, no.
Oh.
Wait, should it be? Since the trip.
Mm.
And I think it's been, what, a month and a bit since
Gotta
we
say,
got back.
I'm pretty rusty. I feel a bit rusty sitting in the studio.
You don't sound rusty at all, mate.
You want some WD-40?
And you look great.
Actually, before we get to the main topic, which I'll just lead into after I mention this, I listened back to a bit of our podcast with Maddie from the West, like the West Australian.
Yeah, West Australian Off-Road.
I need to apologise to everyone, and I may have done this for 123 episodes.
Is it the yes?
Yeah.
The amount of times you say yep.
I said yes about 1,000 times while Matt was talking. Just yep. Oh, yep.
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 Yeah. Yes.
Horrible.
Yep. Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
That's why I just nod a lot.
You're good at it. You don't do it.
That's because I have to look at myself on video and cut them all out.
You don't do it. Because I don't watch many of ours back because I'm involved in the chat, so I don't need to. But see, far out. If that was me, why didn't no one tell me to shut up?
I think we talked about it at some stage early
Did
in
we?
like when we first started doing pods.
Because I think when I'm in a conversation, it's just my way of showing that I am in. this
you're
conversation.
engaged. Yeah. Yep.
See,
It's part of the reason why I stopped shooting a lot of the modifieds, because not everyone
Understands
like
the
could
etiquette.
go on camera, you know?
Yep.
And I was exactly the same to begin with, right? Often you end up with like a, yeah.
I honestly, I think you can't, like, it's probably something that you pick up on when you're first listening to it, or first listening to us, but it's not something that I think you too worried about.
I wonder if I did it though. If
it's natural.
That much for the first 121 episodes. Or
We both would have.
Well, how about in the comments, people can let us know what they think about Duggo.
I'm not going to look at them.
Well, you shouldn't.
I couldn't listen. I was just like,
well, yeah, but you're judging yourself more than like.
I know I would be my harshest critic, but I am like, I was watching. I was just like, Liam, shut up! Don't say it again. Don't do it. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm looking forward to is at the end of the podcast where you're like, oh, so, you give like our the captain's report, the briefing on how we went,
the review.
I love that one.
Yeah. How'd we go, boys?
The stop, start, keep. Stop yapping.
It's always
I've made a conscious effort today.
We could.
You've done well, mate.
I want to say it though so badly. I just want to say it because I want Ronnie to know that I'm still listening.
Well, this is the only reason that I've like picked up on it because I do all the social highlights from us and trying to find like I cut like the guest telling a story and then about 10 times in that story you are just going yep.
I just wanted to say it then. I had to stop myself. Can you
so I have to cut all that out.
Can you cut that into a video?
The yeps.
Yeah. Just get a video of me going like
There's two right there.
Yep. That'd be,
I reckon I could find them.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. All right. So quickly, brief little touch on the cars.
That was very robotic.
It was. I was just having a quick
trying
scan
to
through
say,
what there was.
I don't. Now I'm taking a piss.
I think I probably want to hear mostly about the Grenadier just the way that it recovered from the trip. You didn't even have a chance to look at it at the Perth before the Perth show. You hadn't really got the chance to go over it. None of us had on cars.
No.
How is it? Like, did you get any trouble out of it? There's been a few things here and there. I'm seeing some questions around.
I just got back from a service and I asked for an investigation on the CV, but
was that the issue that we had?
Oh, it was just the clicking. I heard a bit of clicking.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But I did some stuff which I probably shouldn't have done after hearing the clicking, and nothing happened. And that was when I was like, oh, I'm not actually sure because I don't really know that car too well, right? So I was talking to Rory, your mate, and I was talking to him about it because on GQ Patrol, he says there's a similar thing with these aftermarket, the front hubs, the manual hubs. He gets clicking out of one side constantly, but it never goes. But the thing is, if I hear that clicking and it's on a 70, I know it's a time bomb, and if I do anything hard in it, it's going to go pop.
Right.
But that's the thing, right? I don't know this car that well yet, so they're telling me it's fine, so it's probably fine. So it might just be, it's just at full lock, only at absolute maximum full lock, it will click. So, yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out eventually, I guess. But
when we turned on to the
the steering?
Yeah, the steering. Yeah.
Yeah. So the steering, I had this little sticker right up about here on the top right-hand side of your windscreen. So when you change your tyres, whatever it says, or service, where you put that sticker. Well, I had an additional one because I had suspension work done, and it said, check your suspension after 500 Ks.
Oh, yeah. I think
so we literally went on that trip afterwards. And I had tyres fitted and stuff, so multiple people had been spinning, spanners on the car, So the steering would have come loose on all that corrugation, as we saw, we identified which some of the bolts, but there were more bolts that I didn't know about. And that put the alignment out. But I'm amazed at how well it still drove. The alignment was out nearly 40 mil collectively.
Really?
And that is,
Jeez.
And for anyone who doesn't quite know how far alignment is out before it's bad, it's not much. Like, it doesn't take much. 40 is huge.
Yeah.
40 is massive. To the point when I did get home, every time I reversed out of my steep driveway, my left tyre would leave a skid mark all the way down like a faint one. And it started collecting. It was like after 2 or 3 days, I started noticing, someone done a burnout in my driveway? Every time I'm reversing. So I did eventually get the alignment fixed, but coming back and then had to go to the show, and then there's so much going on, man.
Yeah.
So I got it fixed just before the show. Couldn't get any more of those tyres because there were none around. So I'm still running those worn tyres, and they're finally worn into driving correctly, because that's the other thing. The tyres were so worn on an angle that you ran your hand across it. It was like patting a ridgeback, like that bit of hair that's going the opposite way. It should feel smooth, but it doesn't, But now the tyre feels smooth again.
Right.
But the tyre's cooked, man.
Do you want smooth tyres?
It was cooked. Well, if you want to race.
Driving around here might be right.
F1 car?
Yeah. So apart from that, I did have one guy identified a bolt actually at the that had come loose at the Perth full drive show.
Oh, really? Some fellow walking past.
Yeah, because he has one himself, and he went and looked for that particular thing.
Right. And it happened to him.
Yep. It happened to him, and his oil cooler came loose, and because it was loose, it was knocking around, and he lost a bit of oil. So he had oil with him, so he was able to top it up and nip it up. And so when he pointed that out to me, I was like, oh, cool. Well,
Yeah.
good on you for showing me that. So I've ordered some extra bolts and stuff, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it on the next rough run. I mean, what we put the cars through, it was a baptism of fire. It really was. That's about all that happened. Oh, and then one of the front lights got a little bit loose.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Which has still got to tighten up.
Well, my car came back pretty much fine. I haven't had a service yet, though. Next week. I can't wait. I'm just a bit nervous for the boys to start having a look under there and find all the stuff that I just don't know about, because it's a Land Cruiser, it just keeps going. New canopy, though.
A bit worried about the back because you're so sagging, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
I've got the big 500 kilo springs on the back now.
Yeah.
Canopy looks good as well.
Although I did the housing of my shocks copped a bit of a, one side's copped a bit of a bashing.
Because you're dragging your ass around?
Yeah, it was just on the ground. Don't know. Yeah, it's copped to smoking, but it's held up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got it in at the moment, getting fitted out in the back of the canopy. We haven't really spoken about the canopy, have we?
No.
Before you jump into that, just wanted you to take notice that when we were on that trip, I noticed how much your car was sagging.
Yeah.
I
drove in the driveway.
I gently.
At the unit.
I didn't have to even say it because you knew it. Everyone knew it.
We could say it.
But the thing was, right, I was concerned about it, but there's no point in telling you my concern because it's just going to make you more paranoid.
Yeah, I figured you boys were doing that because I was pretty scared already.
Yeah, because there's no need otherwise, because you would have been, you knew already. It's just creating more like worries about it.
It's so funny you said that because I remember at the start of the trip, like rocking up to the unit and you saying it'll be all right, or you should be fine, or something like that, and being like, if Ronnie doesn't think it's a worry, I should be right. Jaden gave me a little bit more like honest feedback, but it also said that it should be right. And Ian, just in his calm, just placid way, just said, "No, you're right." And I was like, now knowing Ian after the 10 days of judge back at it in every time. But I do remember when you said that it should be right. You had a quick look, and because I was shitting myself when I got out and I looked and I was like, oh, holy shit.
Yeah, I think I told you. I think I said, oh, that's fucked.
yeah, maybe. And it was. Like, it was just completely my fault too.
But then afterwards I said, you'll be fine.
Nah, but it was quite a...
Suspension is a hard thing,
At times it was a comfy ride.
Yours in your case, it was a soft thing. But
yeah.
It's actually difficult to get 100%, especially if you're trying to push for a trip, because you did the exact same thing that I did pretty much when I was trying to go to Sydney with the Grenadier.
Yeah.
I didn't have the right shocks in. But in fairness, I was also planning on having the half canopy before the full canopy. So that's kind of what balls that one up.
It feels a lot better now. Knowing,
my decision.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a little bit of trial and error. Like I just said, I literally the day I got back, I might have spoken about this, I can't remember. The day I got back, when was it? Maybe, yeah. Honestly, it would have been a day or two after I got back. I ended up at TLX where my tray is through and canopy. sort of, they were great. Like, just worked it out so beautifully for me because we're trying to get it ready for the show. But I could not put a canopy on the springs that I was running if it was already sagging with what I had. So ran around like crazy before going to Bali, which, what did I have? Three or 4 days in between there. So in that time, I'd picked up springs, gone and picked the canopy, the style that will go on, the colours, all of that. It all happened in 2 to 3 days. One of those days was a Sunday. And then got back from Bali. I had a canopy on with big heavy springs. And
yeah, but you got back from Bali and you were at the 4Drive show.
Yeah.
Did you even get to drive it?
I had it for an afternoon. I picked it up from the airport in the Arvo and dropped it off the next day to the show.
The 4Drive show.
With it and with my iTech World gear set up. So my car was in the show with iTech World. And I literally walked into the show. I was like, it's not about 79. There's 79's packed in the show. But I walked around the corner. I was like, that looks all right. I was like, it's mine.
Not a bad 79.
Yeah. I just didn't recognise it.
I will have to pull you up on that though. There wasn't as many 79s as there used to be at the show.
You're probably right.
There was a lot of different cars actually.
Yeah.
It was good to see.
A lot of 300s, a lot of... Not that many Prados, to be honest.
Not that many Prados.
No.
The American trucks.
Were around,
Yeah.
Rams.
Yep.
Chevys.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you reckon next year it's all going to be the Super Duty, that's it?
The Super Duty will play a heavy part next year.
Massive part, yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about it another time.
Yeah,
Ineos as well.
There is that other one.
Because I'm going to end up diving into my thing otherwise.
I do want to know though about these Scout motors. We'll cover that at another time as well.
Yeah. No, it's good. We're not running out of things to talk about.
Did anyone notice any electric
foot? No, I didn't see anything.
I saw the BYDs, but that was it, which are the hybrids. But
No,
I didn't see anything.
Scout motors, anyway. People go and have a look at those before we speak about them in a week or two's time. Scout motors.
All right, well, you better come researched and prepared, mate.
I'd just go and have a look at I would call it a sexy website, just to start. Dad's going to have a look now. He's feeling a little bit, he's a bit toey.
What are we talking on the work Wi-Fi?
Hey, get out of your history browser, mate.
Scout Motors. It's not a setup. Go check it out. They're pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see what I mean? A little bit?
I mean, like, I wouldn't say sexy.
It's a cool website, man.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like a sexy website.
Well,
I think you're using the word sexy wrong in your everyday life.
potentially.
You might need to relook at that.
Okay. Well, maybe this is going to be a serious captain's review.
We're having a definition reviews here now.
Yeah. Let's maybe just go to around the fire pit. Is that enough?
Yeah, no. Let's go to around the fire pit.
I mean, it did make sense to me because I was picturing like lots of polished metal, like pipe work.
I think Ronnie and I use sexy in the same way.
Am I using
engines,
sexy wrong?
Clean engines, like nice straight body lines.
we're just going to have
See,
to
it's nice body lines make sense to me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm using sexy wrong now. I feel like I'm the odd one out.
We're on the 4Drive.
My
podcast,
apologies, mate.
Remember that.
Yeah.
You said yep.
Sorry.
Go to around the fire pit.
All right, we do have a few things for around the fire pit, but let's whittle this all the way down to just one. And there's one comment on YouTube that we got last week, Ronnie, and it's asking a question of you. Ronnie, what do you make of Canny Outdoors' latest video that got pulled in the week? I won't put details of the content on here, but it sounded like water damage to me. Have you heard anything? It was a potentially very damaging video for Ineos's reputation, which I believe they should have had access to and the opportunity to address the content before it was made public. No, I haven't seen Canny Outdoors' video, and I assume I can't see it anymore. Can you? Yeah. Do you know what they're talking about, Ronnie?
I haven't seen. I went and looked after. A few people have spoken to me about that, and one of them in the know, but because I didn't actually see it, it's as good as speculation, really. So it is interesting though because I did a crash investigation on it. I spent actually probably way too long on it, probably an hour and a half, I was only meant to just go 15 minutes, but I just went deeper and deeper and deeper. So anyway, let me paint a picture because it probably doesn't make sense. So these guys, they all had Ineoses and they went to Cape York, went on a Frenchman line, Pasco River. So to get the Chile Beach, you got to cross Pasco River. And there's 4 cars. In the vision, you see 3 cars go through, not the 4th. And the 4th had a major engine failure, which they claim to have happened on the road the next day. So there's no vision of that car going through the river crossing. There's no chicken track. To get to the Chile campsite, talking to people in the know, you have to go all the way out and back around everything that you've gone through, and you'd have to go unassisted all the way back. And so there's no way he would have done that, because in that time of being there, from when people on this other forum saw them there, it's a very busy area. All 4 cars were there. Now, the 4th car, this is the information that you haven't heard yet. So all these cars have either a snorkel or a raised air intake. I believe most of them have raised air intake.
All 4 are Ineoses?
No.
Okay.
The 4th one doesn't.
Right.
There is no raised air intake. And it's very confusing because you look at some of the footage, because there's some of the same colour. So one does, one doesn't. But then when they are filming and they seem very detailed on what they do, like everything. So when they're going to check the car, one guy he says, well, just turn it on real quick and then turn it off. The video cuts there, so you don't see what happened in between that, and then it just comes out next with a diagnostic. But you could tell that there's definitely footage of it.
Right.
So the reason why this is such a big thing is because I think clearly the engine was hydro-locked from water, so water gotten in. And we had a similar scenario on a tag-along tour. There was a Ford Ranger, and it was a lot of water around. I told them not to go through the water. The Ford Ranger ended up going through water anyway and got stuck. So we got it out, and they had a light come on the dash saying, water detected. So Wayne was working for me at the time with the tag-along. We pulled the whole thing apart. Sorry, I'm probably taking way too long on this than you expected.
Not at all, mate.
And we got all the rags in and had to put them in the turbo to get all the water out. And then the air filter, we had to try just dry as much as we could. Put it back in, it was still wet. With the wet air filter, what I said to him was, all you can do now is just drive gently. And then we're just going to check it every now and then. It will dry, but you have to drive gently. You don't want to hear that turbo be sucking in, because the minute it does that, it's gone. All right, so I'm telling you this because that's what I believe happened to this grenadier, because the campsite is not far from there, right? So either it hydrolocked in the water and then they towed it there and then got it out to the road for insurance purposes, because Budget Direct, I'm not sure if they actually insure in a French line.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm not sure.
That, so I'm not sure.
I am not even sure if it's a gazetted road, but that would be a safe bet, right? So, and I'm speculating here, okay, because this is serious. This could be like insurance fraud, almost.
Yeah.
So they sent it away for warranty, but then it was deemed to be environmental. So environmental translates to water busting everything. And there's some people in that forum that claim that they did get photos, but they claim they didn't get any photos and didn't hear anything, don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure by law, so they would be in trouble then if they didn't show photos and stuff, because it's their car. If they're trying to get an insurance claim, they need that evidence. So there's a lot of like all this shit that this doesn't make sense.
Has it kind of blown up the Ineos like community?
I think it probably has. Like, but there's a lot of like, all you really see, like if I was in the Ineos marketing team, I like my personal view, I wouldn't be worried about anything.
Yeah,
but I reckon they'll be shitting themselves because this is, bad publicity. But bad publicity in this case will be good publicity. Just they're getting a name out. But the thing is, the amount of people that understand you put your car through water that goes over your bonnet, that was the other thing. The other 3 cars, the water goes over the bonnet.
Yep.
There's holes and they're going down and up and
It's a serious crossing.
It's a serious crossing, and I would even question doing that with a raised air intake because if you got stuck, then you're kind of screwed. But I would only do it with a raised air intake. I would only do it if it had at least a raised air intake. So this is my idea behind that. If there is no raised air intake, the airflow comes through the guard. Now, if you're going through a river crossing, the water's going to splash up, and you could get like a whole bunch of water coming in. Even worse if you go below your wading depth, which is 800 mil in a Grenadier, maybe 700, 800. Anyway, water over the bonnet, it's going to go straight in, especially if you're splashing around. And it's the biggest danger with Ford Ranger because you put a bull bar on it, it opens the pathway up. A puddle can kill a Ford Ranger if you don't put a snorkel when you put a bull bar. That's why you got to do both of those with the PX2. So with this vehicle, not even having a raised air intake, because if it has a raised air intake, well, it's going to be splash proof because you've got a pipe going in. There's not like a big vent like where the water can go in, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So even just having a raised air intake would help it unless you got stuck. If you got stuck, then a raised air intake is as good as nothing. Then you need a snorkel. But then even then, is it watertight? You don't want to find out. Then you got other problems, is other areas where water will come in, breathers and shit like that. So I have in fact put the other Ineos Grenadier that I borrowed, actually Jono drove it through the deepest puddle on the Holland track. We had no choice. We had to go through it, but it's all good because there's a raised air intake, water's going to splash up, and then you're on the other side. The problem is when you get stuck. So regardless if he got stuck or not, if he did cross this crossing, the potential risk of water splashing up and going in to the airbox is pretty high.
It's interesting. So they've put that up as a video to only be taken down.
So to put it up as a video, so what happened was the guy did an interview with the guy whose car had all this drama. This is where all this came from, right? Because some of the statements they were saying, which I haven't got the full gravity of. I can only go by what I was told and people in the forum and shit like that. So all I can go by is what they were saying. But they took the video down because they were steering it into, like I've been left high and dry, blah, 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 kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, like Ineos didn't look after them.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Stuff like that. And then John Cadoden.
The auto expert.
Yeah, that guy. He also did I was surprised at what he did because he was running with, he was literally running with one side of the story.
Whose side, do you know?
Oh, the guys.
Oh.
Yeah. But then the video got taken down in between that.
Interesting.
But
Interesting.
not having all, and that's why I'm being
all.
pretty careful here because I don't actually have both sides of the story.
Yeah.
But all I'm going by is the facts. Like the car must have crossed. Did it drive through itself and hydrolock on the way through? Did they put a car bra on the front and whatever, or did something else happen? I did hear a rumour it might have been towed through. That's even worse because then you don't have the bow wave. If you don't have a bow wave, because if you tow a car through, the front car makes the bow wave, and then the water will come back up around. So it could, in fact, make the water higher behind it. Yeah, unless you sit right up his ass. So there's so many factors. And then if it was, then they might have like a tow strap or a snatch strap, which means there will be like points where the other car's moving and not, and which means the other car will have the same situation, but maybe a bit more of a delay because the strap now has to stretch out again. There's just so many little factors that, at the end of the day, all I'll say is if you drive through a river crossing regardless if you have a snorkel, raised air intake or none, you're risking it. Number two, if you don't have a snorkel or a raised air intake, why would you cross the Pasco River? Why would you?
Right. So you just think silly decision leads to car being hydrolocked?
Well, unfortunately, I mean that's my guess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, whatever's happened is not. You know, you always feel for someone who loses their car.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that. It you know, but I could also maybe it could have been peer pressure or whatever, but it's funny where people make videos to try and get, I don't know, is trying to get views or whatever, but it's kind of backfires because I had to take the video down.
Yeah. Bless you, mate.
There's a whole lot of unknowns and yeah. There's more stuff I could say, but the thing is, I don't have like, it's just what I've been told.
Yeah, okay. This is just your understanding
from other people.
of it at the moment.
Like people.
Fair
enough.
Like Patrick here said, potentially because it was a damaging video for Ineos, had they had their opportunity to get out in front of it, wonder what they would have done.
Yeah. Well, I guess common practice isn't sharing your content with
it's not
with the brand. I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Ronnie, you've had videos where you've been given things from sponsors and whatever else and companies, and you've been like, "Oh, I'll test them, and if they're shit, do you release the video?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you show them first?
But they're usually aware of what they go through.
Okay. So you've got a little back and forth.
I may warn them. Like when I borrowed the first Patriot camper trailer, I remember I got back within Perth. I was on the Tonkin Highway, and I got a call from Justin, and he was asking how it all went. I've just come back from a 10-day trip across the Yambadal. Day one, the fucking water tank cracked, and it was an issue that they fixed, you know. But the thing was, that trailer was so damn good. I was so impressed with it, and for me, it was kind of good that something went wrong. I mean, it was a pretty major thing on our part because we had no water to have extra showers, but there were bores along the way. So we did all right. It was fine. But I remember he was super worried, and I was like, mate, like, if I can't use this, like, I'm just saying everything's good, okay? Everything can break. And he wasn't comfortable with it, but he saw afterwards actually the benefit of that because there's a lot more trust because you're not hiding anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You're not hiding anything, right?
Yep.
And I've had a few difficulties with this in the past. There was it was quite a while ago. There was one other company that didn't even like feedback. So I was like, well, everything I said that was wrong about this other particular trailer, which I'm not going to go into, I kept meeting excuses for why it was like this. And I was like, well, I'm just going to stop going on here because he's getting pretty argy-bargy on the phone here. And it's like, okay. So some people, there are definitely some businesses that wouldn't want to go down that line working with me because of, you know. But I also don't choose things that I feel might fail because I don't want to be in that situation. If there's like a catastrophic failure, it's like, man, I don't want to be in that position.
Yeah,
you know, because this is going to get awkward, you know.
No, 100%. Yeah.
So I'm very careful what I choose. You know, it's always like up there in quality. It's strong. There were a few that weren't. Quietly hand that back. Radio. It's like there. It's a funny thing that I'll talk to Tony about it sometimes. A few other people talk to Tony about that, just some particular brand.
Oh, really?
Anyway, yeah. Look, there's a place for every brand, affordability, but for the feel that for the use that we wanted to use this radio with, it was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it didn't work.
But, you know, Yeah.
Oh,
It's- Yeah, it's a funny world, right? And it is a very difficult challenge. I'd say it's challenging to navigate with the content that I do because I don't want to hide anything. I sometimes need the bad to reinforce the good because otherwise it just sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
And if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is.
Yep.
And that's because of all the things that may not suit some people have not been shared, or something that did fail was not spoken about because too protective of their brand. But it's like, hey, everything can break if it's not used properly sometimes, right?
100%.
It's like when I broke my axle in the 70. It shouldn't have broken on normal circumstances, but because all the shit I put it through. But I also fronted up about that, you know. And it's a good way to learn because people then know it doesn't matter if you buy the strongest axle in the world. If you drive it through conditions that you probably shouldn't, like towing trailers up stupid hills and you're lifting wheels, you're twin locked and the wheel comes down, something's got to go, man. You know?
Yeah, well, it can't hold on forever.
No, that's it. And you'd rather an axle go than your diff housing, right? Or your diff.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, I like that. That's a good...
The honesty policy.
Yeah, honesty
Yeah.
policy is the one to stick by.
But what I will say as well with the Grenadier, when I bought the Quartermaster, I didn't want to buy the first Quartermaster.
Fair enough.
So I stalled. I wanted it to come out first because it's a different length and all that. And they're improving the car all the time as they're going. So the longer I wait to buy that car, the better and more reliable it was going to be. And I'll be honest, I honestly thought that more stuff would have come loose or gone wrong. I'm kind of spewing I didn't check all the bolts because I'm probably not going to know until another run to this magnitude, which will happen, to see if we have tight bolts, is something going to come loose this time? You know? But there are some... I'm learning about the car, so there are some areas I can keep an eye on, you know.
Definitely. I reckon that's it, eh?
I reckon that's good.
Do you have any more around
Wasn't
the fire
there
pit?
any more around the fire? Was it just one?
There's a couple more, but I think we'll leave them for next time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we have.
Just because we've gone on for about hour and 10 minutes here.
Jesus.
I don't want to hold you boys up too much longer. I can see Duggo over there just
Yep.
Have I got time to...
Rook as a dog.
Ooh, probably not.
What do you need to do?
Oh, I was hoping to put the Christmas tree up at home. Yeah. Hannah was a bit...
Maybe hear that one.
My daughter was a bit upset yesterday. She didn't get to put it up, which I'm sure she was looking forward to, but yeah.
Also, just quickly before we wrap up, Sienna, good value on the canning.
good value.
Good value
Yeah.
in the video. She's
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah, very funny.
Yeah, she's
I like her
hilarious.
and Rafa's little, like,
Relationship.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're just like best friends, but also enemies at times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
liking it.
yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this up. That was the 4 Drive Podcast, powered by Tyrepower, obviously. Music by the Southern Riverman, Let It Ride to see us out, the 4drivepodcast.com.au. Get over, have a look at the website, jump over to YouTube. That's what we are as well, the 4 Drive Podcast. Ronnie's got his hand up. Yes, Ronnie.
Excuse me, can I just request something?
Yeah, absolutely.
That we add a soundbite when you say tyre power. It goes...
Can get that done.
Duggo's
You
going to
can
get
get
it
that
done.
done.
Duggo's going to
I
get
can't
that
do
one
it.
done.
No, I
You
can't do
said
it.
you were going to get it
Well,
done.
I said we can get it done.
Can you do
That's
the...
us.
If you do the... I'll do the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want to do it without like
Yeah,
beatboxing?
you ready?
Oh wait, which one was my one?
Oh, do you want to do the... Daka?
Oh, is this for like www dot or is it more just like the
like the rattle gun.
the rattle
yeah,
gun.
I'll go. Ready?
All right, ready?
Good.
There we go.
Let's
That was
go.
good. That was good. I'm going to leave that in. I might cut it as a highlight.
Cut,
Finish on a high.
oi,
Finish on a high.
cut that. No, actually, cut that.
I can't.
Blur that out.
I can't.
Blur that out.
I can't.
I'll blur that out. You actually probably have to blur that out.
I probably can't.
This is the overlay now,
Of
where
course
it's
you
like where it's
can.
Ron Burgundy and Veronica
Or
Queen.
I don't know. Have you
Yeah,
finished?
we finished. I've wrapped it up.
Oh, you've wrapped it up.
Yeah, I did.
So we done?
No.
I remember a comment that like there's a comment going through. Well, yeah.
This is off air now, by the way.
Is it?
Yes. Come on.
No, this is Patreons now.
Patreons.
Oh, okay.
Cut it back.
I don't
way
know
back.
where I'm going to have to cut that.
Cut that before that. That's whatever sound I made's not a. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's push it back on.
I think Jacob said, "I got that on camera, mate." This is while we were at the Tinder box,
Yeah.
and you said, he said, "I've got it in 4K too," and you said, "You know what's good about 4K? You can delete it."
Did I? It's actually good for me. I don't remember saying that at all.
Yeah, Ryan loves that one, by the way.
Does he?
I'm just going to dart to the men's room. Is that cool?
Yeah, mate.
Did you go before?
Yeah, I did, but I drank heaps of water on the way.
Oh, Rafa.
Yeah, it's
Rafa
a classic
man.
Rafa move.
Thanks for bringing this back too,
You're welcome, mate.
and this.
That was Ryan. I've just had them on my desk for about a month.
Also, people, patrons, how are you? Also, by the way,
Yeah,
good
hey,
to see
hey.
you. Been a while. Feels like it's been a while.
You've been in the chat. That's good.
Now, disclaimer: I am with iTech World, as they sort of personally sponsor me now. This is down the camera, so this is getting serious. So love their stuff, and they actually have some magnetic lights that they do. Before I knew that they did, I bought these online, and they are I think they're Darshi, however we say that.
I always say Darch,
Darch.
but they could be Darshi.
So this part here, this little bracket is magnetic. So that was basically my camp lights for
They
the
were
trip,
actually very good.
with some iTech World ones that I did get thrown in just before the trip. But these were unreal, weren't they?
Very, very good.
Just purposeful. They've got
Cheap
all the
as well,
colour,
right?
all the colour. They were $50 or so.
Oh, okay.
So they're decent for a little light.
What are the iTech World ones at? You should know that. You were selling them at the show.
There's small ones and big ones. I was sort of more giving them away. I don't know if they were actually givable.
You were giving them away.
Well, I don't know if they were. I didn't give many away, but they were in the back of my canopy. I think some people just thought they could pinch
Take them?
And I was like,
I thought that as well, but then I thought you might just give me
I'll
one
get you
for like as a good bloke tax.
I'll get you one. But these are a good bit of kit. So they're a bit more on the expensive side, but they are a good bit of kit.
Yeah, we use them a lot, especially
them a
when
lot.
cooking, because on the
Cooking.
fire night you could
Yep.
stick it to the
Yeah,
top. And
that was perfect, eh? Stuck on top
Genuinely
of the fire night,
perfect.
just a perfect cook
Yeah.
light.
When Ryan came in with that, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it. I'm actually not giving it back to you.
And
that
then the
magnetic
little,
light?
yeah, with that little, but then the little carabiner as well, so you could sort
have
of
a look at that.
Yeah, it's a grouse bit of kit.
Oh, really
love
good.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking wicked, eh?
I actually
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going to go. Yeah, right, well, you could have, because I had to open up my swag again to get mine out, which is what Ryan had to do to get it back to me. But
Did you bring in the little handheld camera?
God damn, I had that out today.
You prick.
Sorry,
What are you using it for? What do you have it out for?
I've got nothing. I've got no use for it
So you just-
whatsoever.
You
Give
were
it
needed
back
on-
then.
You were needed like in early Jan.
I need it.
Oh, early Jane. Oh, yeah, because I've got to get the updates. But anyway,
Please don't.
good bit of kit. Yeah. No, I won't.
Please.
I definitely won't. There's one other piece I wanted to say on that.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
No, please don't.
I'll
Be
make-
sure.
I took photos.
Maybe some still shots. Yeah, some still shots.
Some nice artsy still
What I
shots.
was going to
You
say.
do like a film camera, or are you going to get a disposable?
Don't know. Lauren doesn't mind all that stuff, like not in that setting, but those sort of cameras.
Oh, the disposable?
Yeah, like the fun
films?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lost me. Sorry, boys.
Nah, that's all right, mate. Sorry for interrupting and asking about the camera that you need to return.
Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. I don't know if I'm going to go camp, like wide in camp lots.
So funny you're talking about this.
I don't know if I'm going to, like, I've got the full canopy set up, the perfect spot. I'll probably do it just because I'm stupid, but the perfect place to put all the lights in the world. The little iTech World ones and these little things are, I don't know, they might just be the go, I think.
I feel like you're trying to sell me shit here.
I'm not.
Preaching.
Because I'd rather you get a massive 12-volt system with all the plugs and bells and whistles, and then that's it.
I've got one. Sorry, Ronnie. I know. Sorry. I've got one from iTech World. I went and bought it before the trip, but I didn't install it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Me too. I had to drop it off, you bastard.
So,
Well, thank you, mate. And you didn't even drop off all the parts. I had to go back and get more. Dog.
Sorry, Ronnie. You back?
Go, Ronnie.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
mate.
I'm working on that exact content right now. It's one of my things that I don't use anymore. Is wired in
Hardwired lights
because they're too bright and they're fixed, so you can't move them. They're too fucking bright. Depending on how they're angled, you could annoy someone else.
Yep. I've had that.
And you could walk into your own car or something because you can't fucking see anything.
It's also more wire. It's more like, I know these sit and you have to
more
find
electrics.
a place for them, but they're tiny. Like
There's no wires, mate.
No.
There's no wires.
And you can move it anywhere you want.
And they're rechargeable.
Yeah.
But what I would say is like you could buy double of those battery lights just in case you lose one or whatever.
Yeah.
You could buy double the amount of that and bring them all because if one runs out of battery, who gives a shit? You got another one.
Yep.
Right? And then you can charge them all after. And you'd still be way, way, way ahead. Way ahead because you're still going to need that.
Yeah. I just...
It's the biggest thing I think when it comes to electrical stuff that is unnecessary.
I'm starting to believe that, yeah.
Some people increase their fuse box just because they don't have enough of them. But I want these lights, and then they split the wire so you got one side and the other side. I mean, I did that myself too. And if I could, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have done it to the troopy. Because I had to drill holes into the body as well.
I use a magnetic light. I don't have a light in my shed out the back. I use one of the big magnetic sort of just light bars.
Yeah.
They're this big, and I just walk in.
Yeah.
Then I only need it on for 2 or 3 minutes. So
Yep.
The shed's not big, so I can't sit in there and work in there. But that's all I need.
But you're obviously not working in there for a long period of time either.
Nah. What was that? That was meant to be a dig, but it kind of wasn't.
No, it wasn't a dig. I was just like, because otherwise you would just use your wired in lights.
Oh, yes, yeah, but I don't even have any.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have to get lights wired in, yes. I thought you were like having a crack at me without having a crack at me, and I was like, you look like you're waiting for a response.
No, sorry.
That's not
Sorry,
bad.
I was half listening and half not listening, and I was like, oh,
We've
yeah,
really
okay,
thrown
no,
each other. He opened the door to me today, right? I was standing out the back like you did. I just texted him, said, I'm out the top, mate. Opens the door and just starts pissing himself laughing at my appearance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I started with it. I said, oh, good day there, big mustache.
Yeah, literally. G'day there, big mustache. 4 words, starts pissing himself laughing. The next, however many words this ends up being is, are you allowed near schools? Good to see you too.
Do you drive a
My
white van?
friend. I wasn't in a Volkswagen.
Volkswagen today.
Not a combi.
Oh, that would be different.
Sorry, I did start it off very aggressive today.
And I wasn't
I'm
feeling
sorry,
that
mate.
good when I rocked up. I'd been stuck in traffic for half an hour and my face was on fire and I was just sweet.
You'd be like, this guy again.
So I'll just turn back around and get back in that car and drive off.
You know what, actually, Jane, I don't want to do this anymore, mate. I actually don't want to
I've
come
actually
in.
missed you, boys. You know what? Even though I don't think my performance, I know the patrons are still listening here, even though my performance was terrible on today's podcast, I was actually really looking forward to.
Yeah.
That's why I texted you today and was like, boys, I'm a tad crook. If no one's got an issue, I'm still coming in because I've kind of missed this a bit.
See, I thought that was you saying, hey, I'm a tad crook. I don't
Let me stay
I don't want
home.
to come in.
No, it was more. I felt I was like,
Because I was like, oh fuck, mate. If you feel sick,
No.
I don't feel pressure to come in at all.
I do
missed
appreciate,
this.
I appreciate putting that out though, because I figured you wouldn't be in a state where you couldn't talk, so you couldn't be that bad. But
remember I reckon our first ever time we were due to record, I was crook as a dog.
Yeah.
And we had a false start, and I remember feeling so bad and being like excited about it, nervous about it. Obviously, everyone. It was first day. A few of us stopped laughing.
I'm reminiscing, mate.
Someone,
can't
this
see
better
his
be a
face.
live camera. Yeah, mate, wait till you. Hopefully we can flip that screen down and keep it live for you because he just keeps starting to laugh.
No,
at me.
I'm reminiscent. I'm just smiling.
Anyway, we were
Just
due to
remembering
do
the good
3
times.
episodes, I reckon, our first session ever, and I was gravely ill. I couldn't get up. I'm sorry, we got to go, boys.
Why are you laughing
I don't know. This baby,
You're cracking me up. I can't look at you.
I might need to sit where Ronnie sits.
Yeah, I think next time you sit where Ronnie sits.
If you boys start doing this, though, I'll be
Sick of
like,
looking at you.
Have you guys been smoking something?
no.
Oh, fuck. I
Anyway.
wish. No. Unfortunately, this is just natural, mate.
I've had a time. I got to go. I got to take some tablets. Go to bed. Feel better.
All right. Thanks, patrons.
I'm just staring at Ronnie next time.
Just.
Lesson, don't say yep and just look at Ronnie the whole time. Just look at him.
Oh, I've got some lessons to learn from this one as well, I think, mate. Just
Right. Well, we're back. It's
Relax.
good feeling. We're back in studio. We've got a couple more to go before
Yeah.
Chrissy.
So you're saying
let's do an
next
overnighter
time
soon.
you just be looking at me and I'll be like, why does he keep looking at me?
Yeah, why is this
And
guy
I- and I
staring
won't
He's
at
not
me?
saying anything.
And I won't even be saying yep.
He's not,
I'll
he's
just
not
be
even
like
agreeing.
this. It's awkward when you look at someone and you're not saying, oh, yeah. Anyway, see you, boys.